Hello, this is Baps Sunshine from Baps Sunshine channel. Today I do a video about albinism. On the 13th of June, it was the Albinism Awareness Day. I decided 2 years ago to just have a day that we celebrate and explain and answer all the questions to all the people about albinism, and I wanted to do that video to explain exactly what it is and why we are the way we are. So first of all, I wanted to let you know that albinism is a genetic condition that touches billions of people in Europe, in Africa, in America, in Asia, and even in Australia and all the islands around. So you have albino people with albinism everywhere. You have people with albinism everywhere. So just open your eyes and you'll see a Chinese person with albinism, an adult and child and teenager. It's on, it's there. So we people with albinism, people first. We are men, women, teenagers, and children with albinism. Because when you just walk in the street and just call this albino, you are reducing, you are forgetting our humanity, our humanity. We are women, men first. We are children or teenagers first before having any albinism. So just remember this point remember this fact when you see people with albinism on the street, or maybe in your family, or maybe in your close one. Okay? So what is albinism exactly? People with albinism lacks melanin. Melanin is a pigment who gives you the color of your skin, the color of your hair, and the color of your eyes. And we, people with albinism, we lack this melanin. And so you can find three types of people with albinism. You can find ocular albinism, who only touch the eye. You can find cutaneous albinism, who just touch the skin. And the third type is ocular and cutaneous albinism, which is my case actually. So people with only ocular albinism, like I said, a secret albinism, because if they do not tell you that their eyesight problem is due to albinism, you will never know. You will never know, and if they tell you, you won't ever think about calling them albino, because you understand that it's an eyesight problem due to a genetic condition. Again, people with cutaneous albinism have this albinism for the same reason, and then they need to because the skin lacks melanin, they need to protect the skin, so they need to put some sunscreen, some hat to protect their faces, and really take care of themselves. Another way that some people who have the melanin as genetically plant. So we people with albinism are all around the world, as I said to yourself, and because we lack melanin in the eye is the reason why we are the sun, when we are walking on the sun, or there is too much light, we are like a little bothered. It doesn't mean that we see well at night and not well the day. It is just we lack the melanin here, and because melanin protects the eye. The melanin you have on your eye when you are black or white, and some people without albinism, the melanin is in your skin, make you become darker at the sun. The melanin in your eyes block the light, so you can walk on the sun without any problem. Yeah, you may wear sunglasses, you may wear hat, but you won't be as bothered as me. Okay, that's the reason why we just protect ourselves, and avoid go out on maybe on between noon and 4 p.m. because we know that it's the hotter hours of the day, and as our skin is not able to protect ourselves, we need to just make some adjustment. And you can make another adjustment if you need to go out. You just put your sunscreen, put an eye, and just go out, have fun, and do whatever you have to do. Okay, so just a word on the slaughters that happen in Tanzania and other countries in Africa. It's sad. It's sad, and I think ignorance, cupidity, and the fact that you do not have money is behind this. Because if you're healthy, wealthy, you have everything you need, you won't go to people's house to want to slaughter their children or maybe attack them. You won't do that because you respect yourself enough to respect other human being. Everybody, everything begins with the human, you. So my theory is this one. I think these people misunderstand why there is albino people uh, on Earth, on their family, on their country. I mean, everybody is brown, and suddenly there is a white child just born with blue-eyed and blonde hair, and you say, "What? You don't understand?" I mean, if you do not have a scientific explanation, you won't understand why. And I think this is the theory. I can't be wrong. I think that they do not understand, so they create this belief that we are witch or witches or sorcerer or whatever you like, because they don't understand. And because they don't understand, unfortunately, they tell lies. And these lies spread like smoke because people are afraid or don't want to ask the right information or don't know who to ask the right information. And the people and the doctor who can answer to you about albinism is a geneticist to know exactly where your albinism come from in your family, as the ophthalmologist to inform you about your eyesight problem, and the dermatologist to check if your skin is okay and if you do not risk cancer or whatever. So please, please, please ask the information to the right person. The geneticist is the one who can answer you about your gene, because albinism is a genetic condition. It's only the business of you with albinism, your father, mother, your ascendants, and your children, your great children, your father, your sisters and brothers, and your nieces, nephews, and great nieces and nephews, because it's in the family. The way to I will explain in another video how an albino child just is born. Okay, just not a child with albinism. Sorry. So thank you for following this video. I hope I enlighten you about albinism, what is it exactly, and see you next week.